Ever wonder why your life feels so cluttered and chaotic? It's a common question that plagues many of us. We're constantly surrounded by stuff, items that we've accumulated over time but rarely use or even need. This clutter isn't just physical, it seeps into our minds too. A cluttered space can result in a cluttered mind, leading to stress, confusion, and a dip in productivity. You see, when our surroundings are in disarray, it's harder for us to focus, to think clearly, to find peace. But what if there was a solution? What if we could declutter not just our physical spaces, but our mental spaces as well? Enter minimalism, a concept that encourages us to eliminate the excess, to pare down to the essentials, to create a space that fosters peace and purpose. Minimalism isn't about having less, it's about making room for what truly matters. So how do we start embracing minimalism? Well, it begins with a shift in mindset. Before we can change our lifestyle, we need to change how we think. Minimalism isn't just about letting go of material possessions, it's also about stripping away the mental clutter that clouds our thinking. It's about simplifying our thoughts, our emotions, and our expectations. Now let's talk about some practical steps. First, focus on your needs over your wants. It's easy to get caught up in the cycle of wanting more, but often, we already have all we truly need. Second, prioritize quality over quantity. Instead of owning multiple items of lesser value, opt for fewer high-quality items that last longer and serve you better. Remember, minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about making room for what truly matters. It's a path to peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Remember, minimalism isn't a destination, it's a journey. Ready to start decluttering your life? It's time to roll up your sleeves and dive in. The first step towards embracing minimalism doesn't require a drastic lifestyle overhaul. Rather, it's all about starting small and manageable. Choose a contained space like a drawer, a shelf, or a closet. This will give you a sense of accomplishment, and it's a great way to build momentum. Now here's where it gets tough. You need to be ruthless in your decision-making. Hold each item in your hands and ask yourself, is this necessary? Does it bring me joy? If the answer to both is not a resounding yes, it's time to part ways. Remember, it's not about the quantity of things you possess, but the quality of your life and the space you live in. Decluttering can be a challenging process, but the end result is worth it. Embrace the journey, and you'll soon find peace in simplicity. So, you've decluttered your space. What next? Well, now comes the part where we continually maintain this refreshing atmosphere. Living the minimalist lifestyle doesn't end with just one grand decluttering. It's a continuous journey, a habit that needs nurturing. Consider regular decluttering, perhaps once every month. It's like a little checkup for your space, ensuring that it remains clutter-free and serves you just as you need. But remember, it's not just about what you remove, it's also about what you bring in. Be mindful of your shopping habits. Before buying something, ask yourself, do I need this? Will this add value to my life? And let's not forget, experiences often hold more value than material possessions. Instead of acquiring more, focus on doing more, seeing more, learning more. Remember, minimalism is about creating space for what truly matters. Maintaining minimalism is a continuous process, but it's one that can bring immense peace and satisfaction. Let's take a quick look back at what we've discussed today. We began by unveiling the clutter, discovering how it can overwhelm our lives, both physically and mentally. We then delved into the minimalist mindset, a way of thinking that values quality over quantity and finds beauty in simplicity. Next, we took the first step towards embracing minimalism by decluttering, removing the unnecessary from our lives to create space for what truly matters. We learned that this process isn't just about getting rid of things, it's about making conscious decisions about what we want to surround ourselves with. Lastly, we explored how to maintain a minimalist lifestyle. This isn't a one-time purge, but a continuous process of evaluating and re-evaluating what adds value to our lives. It's about living intentionally and mindfully. Remember, minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about liberation. Embrace minimalism and create a life that is simple, purposeful, and fulfilling.